One day, Al-Imam al-Zuhri, who was one of the great Imams from the time of the Tabi'een, he entered into the chamber of the Khalifa at that time, who was Abdul Malik ibn Marwan. He said to him, or the Khalifa said to him, "O Imam, where have you come from?" He said, "I've come from Medina." He said, "Who have you left to govern Medina?" He said, "I left Nafi' to govern Medina." He said, is Nafi' from the Arabs, or is he from those former slaves who were in slavery and then became free?" He said, "No, he was a former slave." And he said, "So how is it that the people of Medina can be governed by a former slave?" He said, "O chief of the believers, he is a person who has memorized and who is a reciter of the Qur'an." He said, "You have done right." He said, "And who have you left to govern Makkah?" He said, "Ata." He said, "Is Ata from the Arabs, or is Ata from the former slaves?" He said, "No, he's from those former slaves that have been brought in." He said, "So then who have you left to command Yemen?" He said, "Tawus." He said, "Is Tawus from the Arabs, or is Tawus from those former slaves?" He said, "Rather he is from those former slaves." He said, "Woe to you! Who have you left to command Egypt?" He said, "Yazid ibn Abi Habib." He said, "Is he from the Arabs, or is he from the former slaves?" He said, "Rather he is from those former slaves." He said, "Woe to you! Who have you left to govern Khurasan?" He said, "Ad-Dahak." He said, "Is he from the Arabs, or is he again from those people who have been former slaves and freed?" He said, "He is again from those people who are from the former slaves who have been freed." He said, "And who have you left to govern Iraq?" He mentioned again the name. Again he said, "Was he from the Arabs or from the former slaves?" He said, "Rather he's from the former slaves." He said, "Who have you left to command Basra?" He said, Al-Hasan al-Basri. He said, "Is he an Arab, or is he also another former slave?" He said, "Another one who has been freed." He said, "And who have you left to govern Kufa?" He said, "Ibrahim al-Nakhai." He said again the same question. He said, "He is from the Arabs." He said, "You've finally given me some relief, O Imam al-Zuhri." He said, "O Amir al-Mu'mineen, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala raises by this book a group of people and lowers by this book another group." He said, "You've told the truth." He said, "The Arabs are now being governed by these huge figures from amongst the Mawali, those people who've been brought in from outside. By what? By the book of Allah Tabaraka wa ta'ala."